Greetings, everybody. Well, we had what? 100 races in the regular season. We had 3 long weeks of groups. And now, game 3 of the finals of the Open Plus Invitational for 2022. I am your half of your friendly admin team. I am Big Dunka. I will eventually be joined by Herfy Durfy. And we are off to go here. We're just trying to get a giraffe in the studio. Sometimes it gets a little bit difficult. So he will show up hopefully here very soon. So how is everybody doing today? Hope everyone's doing well. As we have starting different paths. I don't think I... Does humbugh normally do Uncle Route? I didn't think he did. Huh, okay. This airs on the tree pole here. $5 and $5. So yeah, there you go. And then blue mail and more. So yeah, no bombs. So this is interesting. Humbugh's going to go ahead and save quit with Eri at the same time. And Eri's going to go the other route. Humbugh's going to go this route. And Humbugh's not going to find what he wants because he's going to want bombs here. So... But yeah, I believe that knowing Herfy, he'll show up here eventually. While we get going, since it is Sunday and Sunday is a nice day on the weekend, I do have a nice cocktail at my disposal. So just keep that in mind if by, I don't know, halfway through this speech starts to get a little slurred. It's all worth it, though. It looks like we've got... Yeah, Humbugh just realized the bad news that there was no money. There wasn't enough money. There wasn't any bombs on that side. He's going to save quit for the second time. That's going to send him back just a hair here in the beginning. Oh, what was that? Was that a... He went real fast by that one. I didn't even catch it. But he's going back for it, so whatever it was important. No. Today, yeah, I think it might have been the hammer. I saw some orange there. That's kind of what I was thinking, but I wasn't sure. Today, we have an all-star crew of not only us comms, or at least half of that. I think Herfy will show up here eventually. I think he's just trying to get his neck in the door. That is the hammer. But we also have the all-star team of trackers, that being the assembled choir of heavenly angels. And they won't screw up. I have no doubt in my mind that they will do a fantastic job. So Aries jumping in. There's a bottle on the library. Very, 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 very unlikely that will be needed. But interesting nonetheless, since we're finally 3 minutes in, finally getting our first trip into Kakariko. Very slow open. And yeah, Ari, with that situation where he doesn't have money, he only has 2 bombs here, so he's got to be hopeful that he finds a at least one extra. Well, he can't find one extra bomb, but at least a triplet here, or some money so he can go buy some more. So far, just a shield. There's a little bit of money, and a sword. Your area is very happy about finding a sword early, and there's some actual money. All right, so that should solve most of their problems. So. So yeah, this is the last. This is game 3. This is it. This is everything, and I guarantee you, both of these guys are exhausted from playing rando. Not only have we had this going on for the past 4 weeks, but they've also got the main tournament that they're dealing with, and Rando exhaustion is setting in, I guarantee you. So far, actually, unless these last two checks pay off, really nothing out of Kakariko, other than the sword. Yeah, so this is gonna be a kind of a boring Kakariko early on here. So it'll be interesting to. I mean, I'm guessing they're probably going to go south. With a sword in tow, you could always attempt to go, go through escape. That's always an option. Herfy, what do you think? Oh, that's right. Giraffes can't talk. Herfy will be joining me eventually. Oh, what did we get? That was a pendant. I think 6 at Hera and 3 at Desert. Let's see what our tracker, the Assembled Choir of Heavenly Angels, has to say. Oh, they agree with me 100%. That is Green Pendant at Hera, which will be interesting. But yeah, he will be eventually showing up here. It's late in the afternoon over where Herfy is, so maybe he's getting a giraffe nap in. But at least you've got me. What's everybody drinking today? Is anybody else joining in? Because it's sad to drink alone. $11 a.m. where I'm at too. All right, we're gonna get a mini Moldorm cave check here. I doubt either one of these guys are feeling great right now just because how slow the early game was. Is Eric gonna go back and get that magic, or is he just gonna let it go? He's gonna let it go. Yeah, I made a double so that hey, real boots. I made a double so that I don't have to get up and leave here in the next hour at least. And by a double, I mean I made 2 drinks. So it looks like we're going to go ahead and get an Ice Rod Cave check. Still not a lot going on in this one. It's still going pretty slow. We are going to get an Agina check, though, which is pretty nice. I suspect he's also going to check the ledge. Since he's got the boots, yeah, he's going to go and do that. I like this play as well. And just some booms, and there's a lantern on the ledge. I'm certain they'll get that. It might be important. At least you won't need a fire source when you go to desert. That's always nice. And Aries going ahead and setting up this water walk, and Agina's cave has $20. So you got to assume Hum is going to go back down south. So out of sequence checks, very little. This is a slow one. This is one of those seeds where you feel like this is going to be a double dip of Eastern. Because you're going to be tempted to at least go to Sahasrara at some point here. Well, eventually we'll get Herfy in the booth with us. He has not shown up yet. Official giraffe business, I'm assuming. But he will be joining us here as soon as he can. And let's see, an out-of-sequence hobo yields just $20. So we have escape, and we have the Eastern area. That is about it. And looks like Ari is choosing the escape route. Definitely will pay off if the bow happens to be here, which is unlikely. I mean, it's a low percentage play, but still, it does make some sense to do it this way. Okay, we already know that the uncle doesn't have anything. It was that and $5, but he 100% will do escape. And then we'll see where Humbugh goes when he's going to go. He's going to do the same thing. He'll do the water walk here with real boots. I always appreciate kitten talk. Meow. My cats are sleeping because they were up early this morning. So now they're sleeping when we're awake. Because that's how cats work. Oh yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get our escape check here. And I'm assuming Humba's probably just gonna, yeah, he's gonna dash, he's gonna go back down. He's gonna go ahead and do the same thing. And we finally have a piece. We have a hook shot, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I wonder if Humba's going to be slightly less inclined to do escape because he's already done the Uncle sequence, and maybe he decides to go do Eastern first. Eastern Sahashala. But we know there's nothing here, so... And a mushroom as well. Now, that'll be checked immediately. This will be one of those things when as soon as the save quit comes in, you got to know he's going to probably turn that in, maybe save scum it. But early on in a seed, mushroom is always right there. So yeah, Humba is going to go ahead and go to Eastern, which is good. We're going to be able to see pretty much everything in sequence. Trying to think some interesting items we could see. Book would be interesting because book would lead us to that lamp. Wouldn't be shocked to see that. And there's our glove. All right, so we've got our glove. It's half of what we need. And Aries going to go ahead and actually just save quit here. Interesting decision, deciding not to do. There's our Moon Pearl. Interesting. So he's going to go straight up Death Mountain. Okay. All right. So he's going to leave 4 items in escape. I'm sorry, 3. The map is still outstanding. He's going to go and check the back. Now this pays off. Oh, I'm sorry. 2, because the key is not live yet either. This pays off big if map or compass is in there. So. Oh, my bad. He does have the key. So there is 3. So. Okay, I mean, you could always darkroom this, too. And we do have an Eastern die from Humba. There is the map, so that is going to leave it open, and he is going to go ahead and do it. So, this is fine doing it this way. It's just as fast. You don't have to worry about the Death Warp. It's just kind of annoying if the rat gets away. Oh, interesting way of doing this. I like that. He found the key easily. Looks like just $50 out of the first chest of Eastern, so Eastern so far has got nothing. We do have our Dark World access, though. It's just in different locations. So they're just going to have to go all around. Now, Aries going to have an advantage here. He is going to have the Moon Pearl, and he won't have to dive Eastern if he doesn't want to. So, and just Peace Heart in the Cross. So I got to assume Aries going to go ahead and hit that... going to hit Sahasral. It'll be interesting to see if he saves quit and doesn't go into Eastern, since it is a crystal. Oh, color me corrected. He's going to go with Mountain. Or he's going to check, I guess, Bonk Rocks to Mountain. I don't know. I'm a little surprised doing this out of sequence with 3 items just sitting there at Sahasrala, but hey, he's better than I am. I'm not going to question him. I guess, I mean, with the hook shot, he's going to be able to check a lot, but... Don't you agree, Herfy? Oh, that's right. Herfy can't talk right now. So, Herfy will be here eventually. We're just waiting for him to show up. I think he's taking a giraffe nap. It is mid-afternoon, mid to late afternoon where he is. Oh, Humba's going through. Looks like he picked up a magic refill in the dark there. Aries going through to get old man. I mean, with the hookshot, this does make sense. He's going to be a little bit disappointed because he's not going to find the Moon Pearl. There's not much he can do from here, but still makes sense. And Eastern is a bust. So that's a good thing. So Humba knows in sequence he has to go do escape here. It's the only thing that's available to him. And looks like Humba's going to go ahead and check the Bonk Rocks before heading up. Or before heading down, I guess. And we'll see if there's anything over here. Or if he said he'd be here, but that also being said, watches are very difficult for Giraffe to wear because of the way that they're, because of the way that they are. So he might just be running behind. Oh, this is an interesting play. Humbugh's going to pick up that bottle. I mean, we know, and well, we know it's not going to be his Dark World access. That's an interesting play. It totally makes sense. It's all in sequence. I like that play. And then you find another bottle immediately. So that'll be the second of 2 bottles. Only 2 bottles allowed in this mode. And Lazy Kid, $5, nothing else. Mitts over on... Oh, this is actually going to backfire for Eri. Finding the mitts up there, but without the Moon Pearl. Humbugh's going to be able to clear all of Dark Death Mountain in one shot. So this is going to pay off. This sequence break ended up hurting Eri in the end. Now he is going to go ahead have the option to dive into Hera if he wants, which he'll probably make the dive. He cannot finish it in sequence. You can obviously just Hera pot and get up there, but so this is an interesting backfire. Don't you agree, Herfy? Herfy agrees. Wherever he is, Herfy agrees. And looks like $20 up on the island, and Eri's gonna decline going into Hera. Okay, interesting. I can't argue with the plays. I don't know if I could skip the potential 3 items out of Hera. It's completely out of sequence, but hey, each their own. And $20. And he's gonna go back up. Now I'm assuming this means he's gonna do Bunny Cave, because I think it's the only thing he can do from here. So this is Open Plus, which is it's a modified hard pool. It's not the same as what you'd be used to right now if you're watching the main tournament with hard open. It is a slightly different pool. This is very, very similar to the... okay, he is going to go to Hera. Never mind. This is very, very similar to the SGL Casual Boots that was ran all last year, but just with an open setting. Okay, so there's the big key. Now that's really good because it lowers the chances of leaving an item behind, because the small key could easily be locked behind itself. And Quake. Okay, so that's 1. So Eri can't do Spike here. He does not have the Moon Pearl. Moon Pearl's sitting at Sahasrahla. So 1 item down already. That's good. Again, that's good for Eri. He's got a better chance of not losing an item here. Now he is gonna have that green pendant turn in immediately when he goes to do Sahasrahla. So that's not what you want to see. But that is what you want to see. Okay, so there's going to be no item left behind. He's got to be happy about that. He's going to pick up his green pendant, and no doubt he goes immediately to Sahasrahla. Now, again, he's going to have the option of skipping Eastern. We know Eastern is a dud. There's an item on Helma, no bow. And Humbugh gets his Dark Cross item. And is he just going to go in? Or is he going to do Escape? He's not going to do Escape. There's no way. Yeah, he's going to go. All right, we're finally going to get our Dark World here. Or, yeah, Armos. Sorry. Yeah. I'm not even finished with drink 1, so I can't blame it on the booze. All right, we've got 5-6 over at Pod. I believe that was a Thieves Town pendant. Didn't check the last one. Didn't see the last one. Let's see if the assembled choir of Heavenly Angels catches it. It'll be interesting if they do. I bet they will. They're pretty good at this. A little Bambos there in the Hype Cave. Looks like Ice was the other one. And not much out of Hype Cave. Drink of choice today. I'm drinking Hurricanes, served with Barty, my Bartesian, and they are very, very delicious and perfect for a Sunday. I guess it's still morning here. It's 11:30 a.m. So hey, what are you gonna do? I'm not a drunk. Oh, I forgot. We still do have this mushroom turn in now. He can save scum this. There was nothing at ooh, that was flippers right there. Flippers on the pyramid. That's a good check. That's a good find. Pyramid, that early stage, is one of those checks that is hard to, it's easy to skip. Moon Pearl is sitting at Sahasrara. So Aries going to have a big disadvantage here just for the fact, all right, he's going to save scum this. I do not blame him in the least. Aries going to have a disadvantage. Humbugh, when he decides to go up to the mountain, he will find his mitts up there, and which means he's going to be able to do 6 checks that Aries could not. Actually, 7 checks, because he'll probably do Spike Cave as well. And yeah, oh yeah, he's definitely going there now. He got his green pendant already. He's going to go and get that turned in, get an additional item. If it's anything important, that's a huge, huge boon. And Humbugh's doing his best impression of running into a wall. And just a piece of heart. And $20 from Sahasrara. So that is not what he was looking for there. So let's see what Humbugh decides to do. Okay, he's going to stick with the south, and he's going to go probably just straight west then, because there's nothing else to do here. Oh, he's going to go in scum. Yeah, he's going to go in Scummish Room too. I like this play, getting it out of the way. And Aries, ooh, okay. So Aries going to go ahead and get those extra 6 checks that I told you just a second ago. Humbugh's going to be able to do in one shot. He's probably regretting sequence breaking this at this point, because it definitely hurt him here, because the second climb is going to be, it takes a good minute to get up here and do this. Interesting. Humbugh took the $20. He's going to go check Zora. Now he does have those flippers off the pyramid. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting check here. I guarantee you, Arian is not thinking about checking this. They've both done the cave already, but neither one of them checked the ledge either. Yep, and he'll still if this is a dud, he'll still save scum it. There's no way he doesn't. He's going to keep his money. Let's see. Bunny Cave, just a couple of pieces of heart. And Zora today has disappointment. Is he not going to save? Ooh, he saved quitting. I'm surprised about that, because he was off of a save quit. Maybe he forgot where his save quit was. But he was off a save quit. He could have he didn't find anything on that route. He would have been able to keep his mushroom. It's only a disadvantage in that rare case that Batman's got something, and you could. Oh, okay. There's the bow. Now that's good. That's the first thing that's come up on this. Now Humbugh, again, he'll get that on one route. But that's a terrific find. And looks like, what do we got? Little ether action today. So Humbugh's okay. Here we go. This is the moment of truth. You know what's happening here. And this is the moment of truth on Humbugh's screen. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? You guys know what I'm talking about. Is he going to do it? We're gonna get a Spike Cave check over on the Aries side. He's got plenty of magic and just enough health to get through this. Humbugh goes. He's doing it. And 10 arrows out of Spike, so nothing really important there. Oh, Humbugh just lost his shield. Oh, no. I wonder if that was intentional. All right, first check. And Aries going to go ahead. He's going to dive Eastern here. Not a bad play. Now this is going to work. This works back. So this evens out the earlier snafu. Okay, 2 early keys. So he's going to full clear this in 1 shot. There's a map. Don't fail me, Skullwoods. Don't fail me. Now, keep in mind, it's only 28%. It's still only 28%. Oh, wow. 3 small keys. It's still only 28%. So give me a break, all right? 28 is not 100, but still. Well, he found all 3 smalls. So this is either going to be big key or an item or a complete whammy. Well, I'm just about finished with drink 1, so... And when Herfy shows up, he better have drink in tow, because that was our agreement. All right. Hey. God, there are days where I love this game. Flute in Skullwoods. That is a required flute. If we end up seeing like Fire Rod in like, I'm going to say Mire Shed, something like that, Ari's going to have a problem. Ari is not a Skullwoods believer. At least not often. So, all right, so we're getting the flute turn in as Ari's going to go ahead and he'll finish this Eastern in 1 shot. We'll see what that last check is. The mitts are on Death Mountain, which Humbugh's doing now. So he's going to get his mitts, he's going to get his bow. Those are both here on Death Mountain. So Humbugh will be able to play some catch up here. It'll be interesting to see what flute checks he ends up doing after that. So we'll see what happens. Once again, this is our finals. The final of the Open Plus Invitational 2022 here on ALTTPR Ladder. This was basically a 3-month process. We had 100 regular season matches. From there, we got 16 qualifiers. From the 16 qualifiers, we knocked them down to 8, and then 4, and then these 2 in 3 weeks of groups. And this one's going the distance of best of 3, so not much else you can say about this. Every match these 2 have had, not only in the finals, but in the groups, have been super close. So we know that we'll get a good game here today. I am half of your ALTTPR ladder admin crew, Big Dunka. Herfy Durfy will hopefully be here eventually. No idea what he's doing right now. He's probably taking a giraffe nap. And when he shows up, he'll be joining me here in the booth if he can get his big neck in here. And yeah, we'll finish this thing off. Oh, NMG Pro Airy. Oh, he's got to be feeling that. All right, now this Eastern check, we do not know what this final check is. And it is nothing but $20. So I wonder what Aries going to do now. Is he going to go down to the portal and go ahead and do pod? Pod's a crystal. It's also the other 5/6. And that is, it looks like that's exactly what he's going to do. So this is going to open up 5/6. The important thing about that is the flippers are sitting on Pyramid Ledge. Those flippers are required, which means you won't miss those. They haven't led to anything important yet, but at least you won't miss them. That's good. Again, flute is sitting in Skullwoods because, of course, it is. We do not have a fire source yet. We do know that there is a lantern sitting on the desert ledge, which Humbugh will have access to if he finds either mirror or book. Speaking of Humbugh, he's about to get his mitts here in a second, so he's going to be able to do this all in 1 shot. It'll be interesting to see if he decides to do Hera. And Giraffe says what?
What?
What? Her feet
What?
here, gentlemen.
Hello there, and apologies.
Well, it's fine. We figured you had a hard time getting your neck in the studio today.
Yeah, it's it's always the same. What have I missed?
Interesting start so far. Skullwoods, as always, had a flute. It'll be interesting to see if Eri goes and gets that. He's now diving pod for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
We're finally getting our first pod check. Humbugh is doing Hera, which we know is a complete dud. There wasn't anything important in here. Basement's a dud as well, but he's going to get his green pendant, which will end up being nothing. Flippers are outstanding at Pyramid, but Eri's going to have 5-6, which will lead him right there. And I am on my second Hurricane. So, yeah.
Ooh. That last part especially sounds very delicious.
Oh, I forgot. Quake was in here. I apologize. Quake was in here. And we don't know if Quake is needed yet. It's not needed for... It's not needed for... Oh, look at that hover. Let's just admire this. That's sick. Yeah, we do know that Ether is Turtle Rock, but we have not seen Mire yet, which we'll probably see eventually here when Humbugh goes down there to do Mire Shed.
All right, so it might be important still.
It still might be important, yeah. I forgot that was in here. So how's your Sunday going?
Family stuff, which is also what held me up here.
Ah, yes. Giraffe family stuff is super important.
Yeah, it's it's a lot of neck if you're at a family meeting with giraffes.
Yeah. Okay. There's our book. Now that is the lamp is sitting on the desert ledge, and Eri does not know that. Humbugh does. So Eri does not know that what he's doing right now is actually in sequence.
Okay, that's interesting. I'm pretty sure neither of these guys need a lamp, but it has some interesting logic implications.
No, it does, but let's say Fire Rod is behind it, then it's super important. Does mean Eri does have to do one thing, and I don't know how he cares about this. I hate what he's about to do, which is doing the turtle room with fighter sword in the dark.
Yeah, that's never fun.
I never like doing this with fighter sword. If it's master sword or above, I don't mind as much. But doing this with only 6 hearts, now it does have blue mail, but only 6 hearts. Like this is no question. This is not easy.
He can't quake him at least, right?
Well, you can quake them when they're flipped. So if you get the early flip, you could get them 4 flipped, and then you could quake, and that'll at least powder them. Whatever ability that is, that'll flip them.
Mm-hmm.
That'll turn him into the thingamaboob. All right, so let's see. He got the thing down. Oh, he's in the room before. Never mind. There's the first flip, and he got the first 2 in. He got 3, 4.
That's going pretty well, but
you make me sick. 5.
Oh damn.
Okay, he's better at this than I am.
We're looking for the last one.
Yeah, the last one's the tricky one because you don't know where he is until he hits you.
There we go.
There, you got him. Okay, that didn't go too bad. That could have been a lot worse. That first 4, freaking great.
Yeah, I mean, in the dark with a fighter sword, as you said, about as well as you can hope for.
Yeah, so that went pretty well. Humbugh's about to get his bow. Now, I wonder if that's going to pull him back to Eastern Pod. Eri still has the entire back of Pod to do. He got the big key, he got the required small, and he decided to go right to the back, which totally makes sense.
Having a good time here with the hammer.
Yep, that was the spin speed for the hammer, the hammer range increase, and slick as can be. And there's a Eriror.
Oh man.
For Eriror.
I'm sure he's glad that he did pod this way now.
Yeah, that's gonna be huge. So he's gonna be able to do the hat. Well, he doesn't have the flute. He'll save quit anyway, but still, it's super important. Now, keep in mind here. Oh no, actually no. He would have set up a death warp because he's gonna go do Pyramid Fairy after. Well, I guess you could still save quit. It doesn't. It doesn't change anything because he's got to pick up the bomb, so he's got to be on that side anyway. But you're never gonna You're never gonna throw the mirror out. You're always gonna take it. So
right, exactly.
So yeah, 35 minutes in. I think Humba's probably going to go to Eastern Pod here, and as he flutes to 5, yeah. This doesn't surprise me. So he's going to get this done too. Humba has one huge advantage, and that is that flute, which is sitting inside of Skullwoods, because it always is, and Aries, not a believer.
Where were flippers? I'm sorry if you mentioned it before.
Flippers are on Pyramid Ledge. Now, Aries going to find those. He's going to find them because he's doing the other 5-6. I don't think there's any chance he doesn't do Fat Fairy here.
Yeah, I'd hope so. Right?
It makes perfect sense for him to do it here. But yeah, it's all going to come down to where the Fire Rod is. If Fire Rod is in Mire Shed, that's going to be a problem. But Humba deserves it because he's a believer. It is what it is. I don't make the rules, okay? The numbers speak for themselves. All right, so we're gonna get the last 2 items in here. I believe both items are live. Oh, never mind. I was like, I know I saw the map. I wasn't 100% sure about the compass. So last item coming up here for Airy as Humba's doing the dark room here in Eastern. Oh, he missed the corner. There he goes. Oh, now he's still caught on the other side. There he goes. There he got the corner. There he goes. He got it. And that is a heart. He's going to save quit. And I guarantee you he starts on Link's house here. Yeah, he's going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I with early 5-6 in the now he doesn't know that they're actually in sequence because he does not know where that again he does not know where the lantern is, but it is totally available. And wow, Humba misses the red Igor as well. Ari did the exact same thing.
This is so weird to me. They started out with the green pendant, and now we're getting the Pyramid Fairy.
Yeah.
Kind of like a backward start in my head.
Yeah, a little bit. All right, we'll see if we get a bomb dupe here. Probably will. Nope. Oh, just going to do it the damage way. Okay. Definitely safer.
Yeah, and it works just as well, right?
Yeah. It's just as fast. You don't have to deal with pause buffers or anything like that. All right, green turned in. We knew that was a dud. Aries about to get his flippers. And Humba's probably going to go ahead and just flute right back to 5. No. Is he getting goo? He's buying some goo. Interesting. Okay. I mean, I guess you're going to do it eventually.
Yeah, why not? But interesting timing.
Yeah. I guess he's going to do it because he has to do the dark room. Because he's going to go to pod. Yeah, he's going to go to pod. Pyramid Fairy was a bust. So where are you going now? Where are you going now? He's got the mirror, he's got the flippers, he has the hook, he has the hammer. He's going to swamp. No, he's not. Oh, he hasn't done Hype Cave yet. Then I bet he's going to go to swamp. Yeah, hype is a complete dud. Except for that Bombos. Yes. Drinks up.
You think that Bombos has any chance of leading him to Ice Palace over? Probably not, right? Because it's a pendant I just saw.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, Swamp seems very appealing here. It'll be interesting what Humba does here when he's finished with Pod. Now, again, he does have He does have he'll have the mirror. He already has the flute. It'll be interesting to see. He hasn't gone to Mire yet. Me, when I get the flute, especially when I get it in a place like Skullwoods where we have non-believers in this world, I check those spots immediately because there's no greater feeling than finding the fire rod in Mire Shed. After you find the flute sitting in Skullwoods. But yeah, so I'm a little surprised he hasn't done that yet, but I mean, it is what it is. All right, we're gonna get our first dive into Swamp. So what do we actually need here? We need both rods, we need cane, and we do need to find Ether. Ether is our access to Turtle Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and a sword. We still only have one sword.
Yeah, that will be helpful, I guess.
And thanks everybody for joining us here today. This is our final. Unless they tie. I did tell them before the match, don't tie. So hopefully they don't tie. I don't think either one of them want to do another match.
I don't think so either, but, you know, we'll see how it goes. It's not impossible, but it's extremely unlikely.
It's extremely unlikely, but...
It will be the Twitch chat dream come true.
Oh, they would love it. We should then force them to just race again immediately.
Yeah, I agree.
I know Eri, he advanced in the main yesterday. Is Humba still in the main? He is, isn't he? You know?
I do not know.
I bet somebody in chat knows. I thought he was. He is. Okay, yeah, I thought he was. Good. So yeah, trust me, they don't want to be doing this anymore. They want to get through there so that they can focus on the main. That's all they care about right now.
And also, they finally want to know who gets the prize.
I know! Prizes galore.
Mm-hmm.
So Humba does know, again, this is in sequence now that he found the book. So he's definitely, there's no way he's going to change route here. Gotta wonder if he would be interested in picking up that book down there. Now, he knows he can do desert, which is required. Oh, actually, never mind. He is exactly going to do that because he's going to have the mirror here in a moment. And then he can also go down there and check the Mire area. So there's no doubt in my mind that's what he'll do.
Yeah, I was going to say, that will be like an easy pickup if you're already checking the Mire area, right?
Mm-hmm. Skullwood's paying off again. That's all it does, is just pays off. Big key on the left here, which means he'll single dip the swamp, which is always nice. Oh my.
Alright, now that's an interesting one. I saw it on the left side swamp.
I mean, is there a worse place for that? I can't think of one.
Not many, I guess.
Yeah, so this is going to come down to... Oh, God. So, I'm just going to... Let's just brainstorm here. Let's figure this out. Let's say Fire Rod is in Mire area now. Now I don't think that works out too well for Humba. Because that's going to push him further and further away from jumping into ice, and swamp. The longer you wait to go in the swamp, the less inclined you are to do left side.
Yeah, and you know, there's a big whole thing about going to Turtle Rock without an ice run because it's always on Laser Bridge.
Always right? Laser Bridge or Mimic Cave.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Humba finishing up getting his mirror. He's going to be happy about that, but boy, there's a rabbit hole that we can see on the horizon that this could get ugly really fast.
You really will have to see what the decision making is going to be here.
Yeah, this is tough. This is a tough decision. I mean, obviously they don't know this, but there's a rabbit hole that is right there that if they fall it into, they're going to go, it could go for a while. Now there's a sword. I'm just saying that this has opened up something stupid.
It could go extremely stupid.
It could, yeah, it could. It really depends what's in Mire Shed. You almost want it to be a dud now so that it forces you to get that. But not only that, you could also, I mean, you could dive, you could dive Mire if it's available to you if you really, really wanted to. I don't think you would want to at that stage, but you could. All right, NMG is kicking in for Eri, realizing that his Tempered Sword is not Master Sword. And it doesn't work the same. I'm sure he knew this, but hey.
A little reminder every now and again doesn't hurt.
Yeah, and keep in mind, these guys have rando fatigue. It is a thing. They both have it. Nice clear with the Ice Rod. And Piece of Heart. So Ice Rod out of left side swamp, super important because Turtle Rock is indeed a crystal.
Yeah, I bet he feels good about doing a complete clear of this instead of just, going to the bag and doing the old YOLO, skip left side swamp, and then come back an hour later and feel terrible.
Yeah, no, I agree with you 100%. Let's see where he goes from here. Is he going to go check Bombos? Yeah, doing Bombos check. Humbugh's finishing up his pod play here, which we know he's already got everything out of it that he needs. The last two checks are Compass and I don't remember what was in the big chest. It was garbage though.
So are we doing Desert here if we're Eri?
Yeah, he's probably going to go check.
Mm-hmm.
He actually doesn't have that much else to do other than pendants. You have Pendant, Thieves Town. Neither one of them have been to Village of Outcasts yet. At 46 minutes.
He'll be happy to see that it's a lamp on the ledge then, right? Because he doesn't have a fire source to do the back of this, and you don't want to.
Yep.
You don't want to do all of the desert and not have a fire source.
Yep. And here we go. Mire check time. Hold on to your butts, people.
All right, this could be the big difference.
That is Quake. Okay.
Right.
So we can go in. We got that. Quake came out of Quake came out of Hera. Sorry, Quake was Hera. And nothing out of Mire Shed. That's good. Eri's seeing the news that everything he did was in sequence. Which, yeah. So to answer chat, there's one thing, and it's super important, that Flute is sitting in Skullwoods. Never skip Skullwoods, people. Just don't do it. It's going to set you up for disaster.
Well, so far, it's done Eri a little bit of good, I'd say. It might bite him in the ass real quickly, I agree. But so far, it's led him on an okay path, I would say.
It's led him on a good path. The problem is where's the Fire Rod?
Mm-hmm.
Because if the Fire Rod could be in Mire. If the Fire Rod's in Mire, he's going to have a problem. Humbugh also does have a little bit of advantage because of the movement. He's going to have a better desert than Eri's going to have. He got in there second. He's going to leave first. Without a doubt, he's going to leave first because he's going to be able to mirror here, go back to the front, and he'll just be just slightly ahead. He doesn't have to run up and down unless he has a really bad execution. They're in the same room right now, but just give it 3 seconds here. Ether, that's required. And now Humbugh's going to go in. He's going to check the big chest because I guess it's a one. Yeah, I don't.
It's not that much of a difference. I did think it would make much more of a difference, but they're kind of at the same speed here.
Yeah, but again, Humbugh's going to mirror, and then he's going to be 15 seconds ahead. So
you can just mirror back now, as you said, and as we can see here, and Eri has to walk all the way.
Yep. So Eri does have the sword advantage, but sword doesn't come into play in Landmo. So, Eri, even though we have Ice Rod, Eri's going to try to bow this, right? You have to assume.
I mean, of course.
He's probably better at bowing this than he would be Ice Rodding it.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, I mean, if I Fire Rod is an ice, then yeah, it absolutely would, because Bombos was sitting in there, which is probably... Okay, here's the thing. Again, neither one of these guys has been to Village of Outcasts. We're at 49 minutes, and Pendant Thieves is just sitting there, and... yeah, we have the 3 checks there. We've got the Smithy, which is wide open. Neither one of them have been there yet.
So Humbugh is probably going to do Mire after this, right? And Eri
Well,
is, well, what's he gonna do?
I don't know if Myers is a thing. Oh, we get 2 bow landmo with Ice Rod already. I'm shocked at this is so difficult. Switch to Ice Rod, humbugh. Just switch to Ice Rod. We're not going to judge you for it. It's okay.
Well, he won't have a choice in like 1 arrow, so.
Oh, that's true. He doesn't have a choice. He ran out of arrows. Oh, he doesn't have it yet. Oh, I'm sorry. Aries the only one that has it. I apologize. He doesn't have it yet. I apologize. Was a sword pickup. Now that is going to give Aerie his tempered. To answer your previous question, without the cane, I don't know if you dive this.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about the cane. I mean,
Now he's going to be able to check checkerboard regardless.
Yeah, of course.
God, and yeah, Aerie had sick. That was a sick fight for him. He made time back. He definitely made back some time. He was behind 15-ish seconds, and now he's only back like 5, with still checks to spare here.
There might be some practice behind that a little bit, I'm assuming, right?
Okay, now that was really important. So unless the fire rod is in Mire, Aerie's not going to get bit hard for the flute yet. We'll see where that fire rod ends up being.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like Humbugh's going to go do swamp, yeah. So this is really good for Humbugh because he's going in there with 3 items still to spare. I can't imagine he skips left side swamp.
Yeah, I'd be surprised. He might not do it first thing like Eri did, but he will probably go back for it, right?
Good man, Eri. He's finally doing it. I'm not going to shame him because he actually hasn't been to this portal yet. He has not been up here yet. Otherwise, I'd give him shame.
All right, that probably also means we'll... Well, are we going to get Village of Outcasts after this, walking all the way back? Well, he's doing it from the back,
I would
right?
assume you would have to. The question really would be, because he's already done the boots checks, I don't think we saw Bumper, and I'm pretty sure we haven't seen Graveyard Ledge. So, I have to assume... There he is, yeah. Never skip Skullwoods, people. Kids, take this lesson. Never skip Skullwoods. Parents, teach your kids never skip Skullwoods. Now, unfortunately for Eri, the rest of this is complete dud. It's 3 keys and I think a compass.
Oh, great.
It's all 3 smalls are at the front.
He's going to be super happy about that one.
But still, you have to do that. So.
Of course. I wonder, did Humbugh do... Yeah, he did the boss, right? No, he didn't.
No, we on Fire Rod yet.
Oh, yeah, of course we can.
Yeah, this is really... Now we're back on even, so... If you're basing off items and where Humbugh is and what he hasn't done yet, Eri's ahead by a couple minutes. Mm-hmm. And best scenario, because that requires Humbugh to do left side swamp. Now, Humbugh has checked more things. He's checked more overworld spots at this point. We'll see. Is Eri going to go right? He's not. So he's skipping Graveyard Ledge. He's going to go right into Village.
All right. I figured he might maybe at least check what's up on Bumper, but, you know, if you're not going to do Graveyard, you might as well.
You might as well. Exactly. And then if you find the cape, you can come back for it. Yep. 100% agree. So we've got... Keep in mind, too, Humbugh will find his Tempered Sword, which is going to be great, which is the last sword you're going to get in this mode. He will find it in Swamp. It's just going to... And there's Sword 4 right there.
There we go. All right, so the sword advantage definitely not going to last and definitely not going to make like any kind of significant change.
Actually, Humbugh will have Tempered going into Argus, which will make a little bit of a difference.
That will help him a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, and Humbugh's got a 126 or a 127 in NMG, doesn't he? He's got a good.
It's pretty damn good.
He's got a good NMG time. He can do this. This is not. He can 0 cycle Argus, make a little bit of time back.
He does not, however, have that Fire Rod yet. He will have it for the boss fight, so the chances are.
Well, Ice Rod, yeah.
I mean Ice Rod. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, I messed up the bomb setup for this. He's got a 126. Right, got it. Okay, yeah. I thought I saw that. I thought I saw that he picked up a 126. They were just talking about it just the other day.
All right, we're checking the first floor of Thieves Town, which, always a good thing to do in my head. It's never fun to see the good old pendant Thieves Town.
Yeah.
People hate that, including me.
Yeah, but what else are you gonna do? You've got a dungeon dive and the smithy and ice.
Yeah, of
So
course.
this is a better dungeon to do than ice because of the item counts, and since you don't have Kane, you don't have to deal with, you know, you don't have to deal with the bullshit of doing full ice the long way. And then
Well,
just did front four.
yeah, and they didn't do him really any good.
No, that was 2 items. Or was it one? I think it was just 1 item.
I think it was just the
Yeah,
piece of heart that he
just a
found.
piece of heart. Yeah, because the key was up front. Hama does find his ice rod, so we're back at parity here. So here's the thing. So Aries gonna obviously go do the Meyer checks. I can't imagine he doesn't do the Meyer checks here.
Parody or parody?
Parody. Parody.
It could be a
With a
parody,
T.
right?
All right, dude, I live in the Midwest. Give me a fucking break.
No, I wasn't making fun of your pronunciation. I was just thinking maybe, maybe this is a parody of an actual seed. We'll find out.
So yeah, anybody that lives in Midwestern United States, we don't think we have an accent. We have an accent. We just don't think we do. And yeah, I'm only 2 in, yeah. I do not say pop. I am a soda guy. I say soda like any civilized person would.
Well, you don't have to worry about it too much because I was together with a girl from Chicago for 3 years, so I know all about Midwestern accents.
Oh, good. Yeah. See, we're great. Great people.
All right, and we're getting all the Meyer checks that we already saw from Ari. Basically, switching places here, doing Swamp and Ari doing the Meyer stuff.
Yeah. So again, we're almost even right now. We're just this last. So whatever Ari does is new, and we're maybe a minute behind. He's going back here. Is he going to do the smithy? This looks like the smithy. Oh my God. Is he doing a ped check?
Oh, that's interesting.
This is surprising. Yeah, it's soda. It's soda. Okay. All right. Let's get this out of the way. While we're getting our ped check in, let's get this out of the way. Calling everything. I lived in Iowa for 19 years. All right. I know what it's like there, and it's why I call it soda and not pop. By the way, Ped was dead, by the way, if you didn't see that.
Yeah, it sure was.
Yeah, that was dead. So he's going back. So now are we doing the smithy?
How are we on Sody Pop?
No. Fuck that. Fuck that. It's soda, because that's what it's called. Don't call it Coke either. Don't call it Coke unless
you're
it's
having an actual Coke.
Yes, please. This is important shit. Jeez. All right, Humbugh. Oh, you know what Humbugh's doing? He's doing Fat Fairy. He hasn't done this yet. Soft drink is respectable. RC Cola. Oh. Okay, important discussion here because we've seen all this. All right, if you guys want to drink, if you want to drink tonight, and you live in the United States in the Midwest, I will give you the drink that will change your life. Okay. Go get yourself a 2-liter bottle of RC Cola. Oh, getting good bomb dupe coming here. Get yourself a 2-liter bottle of RC Cola. Only really available in the Midwest United States. It's not available anywhere else that I'm aware of. I can't believe I'm going to recommend this, but I will recommend getting a bottle of Stoli Vanilla. Now, I don't drink Stoli vodka for anything because it's garbage, but Stoli Vanilla and RC Cola is one of the most delicious drinks you will ever drink in your entire life. Trust me on this.
And they say 2 wrongs don't make a right.
It's insanely good. And oh, hey, we're getting new checks. We get our. So Humbugh's actually looks like he's going to do Desert Ledge because he's done, or Graveyard Ledge. He's done King's Tomb already. And yes, I did hear the 2 wrongs thing. It's fine. It's fine, dude. It's fine. RC Cola I like RC Cola. Give me
Yeah, I don't mind RC Cola, and as you said,
Silvers?
Stoli is just
Oh, Stoli's
disgusting.
ridiculously bad. And Graveyard Ledge is a bust. Error found silvers on the smithy, so if this purple chest is no good, there's a chance Humba doesn't get that. Yeah, RC Cola is fine. It's fine. I actually prefer it over. If I'm drinking just soda straight, I kind of prefer it. But you don't mix Stoli vanilla with Coke, and you don't mix it with Pepsi or any other cola. You mix it with RC Cola and RC Cola only. I'm a professional, trust me.
If anyone knows, it would be you. I'd say.
I've given this out to many people. They've all agreed. It's amazing. So, yeah, it looks like we're we got new checks here with the purple chest. We know that this is a dud. We know that was a dud. This is really close. I think Ares still maybe ahead by just a hair, but this could go either way depending where that fire rod is. Humba has checked a few things right now. I think here's the thing: if Humba decides to go into Thieves Town and full clear it, and there's something there, he's in the lead. I think that's where we're at. And I think Ares is gonna probably go to ice after this because I don't think he's got anywhere else to go.
Yeah, I mean, where else would he go? He's fluting around a little bit, but
Oh my God, is he going into Mire?
yeah, it looks like it.
Holy shit! I'm surprised he's doing caneless Crystal Mire over Pendant Ice here.
Yeah, I'm surprised as well. I'm guessing the reason is you only get 2 items out of here, and if something's in ice, you can maybe at least icebreaker.
Well, that's true. Now, there's one reason that I would do this. If the big key is buried in Mire, you have to do it all anyway. So maybe that's his thought process, is that I'm just going to go ahead, and worst case scenario is the big key is buried and I have to do this anyway. So, and Humba's doing the same. He's doing the same ped check. Jesus. All right. Well, this is a big play here because Humba's going to have to make a decision here. He's got Thieves Town to do. There's only 1 item in the front. There's 3 in the back. I usually go by the rule of 2. If there's 2 or more items in the back, I clear it. So we'll see how this turns out. And then he has the option of going to ice.
This pet check is so curious to me. I mean, it's obviously not a bad thing because both of them did it and I'm an idiot, but I don't know. I'd be like, all right, well, I guess, if it comes down to that, I'll probably find my fire rod somewhere, and then I'll do it when I finish up Skull Woods, which I assume I'll have to do anyway if it's unpaired, right? I guess, if fire rod is unpaired, then I'm screwed. But...
Well, yeah, but I think with knowing that information, you immediately go to ice. And then you immediately go to Thieves Town. I mean, well, you do Thieves first, and then you go to ice, because Thieves doesn't make any difference if you're go moding it; it's the same speed. And then you just go to ice. But you effectively, if you find 1 item en route, you go mode it and you're done. So
yeah, I suppose so.
So yeah, this is going to be, so far Ares found nothing in Mire, and we'll see if Humba mirrors out. Because, yeah, we have this, we have ice, and we have the back of Thieves. And that's, I think, it, unless we miss something. Yeah, he's going to get his first. He's only got 1 item out of here. And he is going. Okay. Where's the fire rod? Where's the cane?
All right, so we're committing to this. I guess I can see it. If
I
you're
like
only
it.
getting 1 item in the front, you're basically doing a more or a less annoying Ice Palace.
Yeah, yeah. So Ares not going back to Thieves Town after this. He's going to go to Small. He's going to go to Ice. And if Thelane is still in chat, Thelane would agree with me that doing Ice is the right play. Because Thelane loves Ice Palace for some fucked up reason.
Who knows?
He's weird. Don't get him.
Germans, right?
Yeah, I know. And a green rupee. That's 1. Now, he hasn't found his... He actually hasn't found his... I don't think he found the big key yet, which is the best case scenario for Ari in this, because he would have had to full clear it anyway. All right, we're getting new checks on Humbugh's side. We're missing Kane. We're missing Fire Rod.
I do want to quickly mention the God Pixel that he got in the Hellway, which was very nice. You don't see that a lot. Usually, even if you get the good pixel, they're not run into any spikes. The fire snake will get you or something.
Yeah, he knows. I think he's done this once or twice.
Yeah, looks like it.
All right, so we have one item out of Meyer. He's got 2 checks left. Nice bonk. Last check is the item on Vidi, and is this a waste of time?
Oh man.
Okay, guess what was required, ladies and gentlemen? Skullwoods for the Fire Rod. You know what? I'm done. I don't need to say anything else ever again. We're all done here. We're all done here. It's
I will
proven.
believe that when I don't hear it anymore.
It is proven fact beyond any reasonable doubt. Never skip Skullwoods. All right, Humba's leaving. He got his 4th item. It's a dud. He's leaving blind behind. He knows he doesn't have to finish it. He found all 4 items.
All right, so we're finishing Skullwoods, obviously.
Oh yeah, because there's an item back there still. You 100%. Because if Kane's back here, you're done.
And see, this is what I mean. Now I would do the pet check. Obviously, I wouldn't know beforehand, but I can act like I would. So.
But you know what sucks about this? Solsky sucks. Let's just leave it at that.
I mean, that's kind of a given.
Everybody knows. It's all good. You actually don't even need to say it. And I wasn't watching chat. I just said that out of the blue. So Ari finishing up the back of Skullwoods here. I mean, if the Kane is here, Ari's in a huge advantage. Humba's going to do the Smithy route, which we know he's going to get his silvers, which is nice. Not needed, but it's nice.
To have, yes.
But we know the rest is a dud.
Oh, man, Eri is such an NMD player. I would have doubled back for that full magic refill, no problem.
Well, at least he has tempered. It's not the end of the world, but
yeah, but
Stolsky wants none of this, by the way. Oh, he did the poke. Eri, we bow to your superiority. Nice crystal pickup, and he's going to check the bridge chest for the last item, and then he has to go to ice. 100%.
That was a pretty alright fight, I guess.
Just alright, yeah. It looks like he only got 3 hits in, but he actually got 4 because of the poke. Yep, so he's going to go and get the last item. So, honestly, Humbugh has got a choice to make after this. Okay. He might, if he decides to go to ice, and the Kane is in ice, which is looking good right now. He's going to make up a little bit of time. And every second that Eri takes here is potential for Humbugh to make up. The problem Humbugh's going to find is let's say the Kane is the first check in ice, he's not going to leave. He's going to keep going. So the longer that it takes Eri to get to ice, unless it's here. If it's here, it's over. But the longer it takes him to get to ice, the closer this is going to be on Humbugh's side.
All right, are we still? Oh, we're still missing an item here in Skullwoods?
Yeah, we still have 1 item missing.
Oh, okay. I somehow thought we got all of them, and I was wondering why Eri was walking back, but okay.
All right, 10 arrows. So Eri's going to go ahead and do the check that Humbugh already did, which is Graveyard Ledge. So this is going to send it back just a little bit more. It's going to tighten things up. And Humbugh's going to go do... Wait. He's done this already, didn't he?
No,
he's doing this. He did Bombos. I'm sorry, he hasn't done. He was doing Purple Chest. He didn't have it in tow, okay. So I forgot that yeah. So Humbugh going to ice. I assume ice. Yep. So this game is not over because we're 99.9% sure now that the Kane is in ice. If it is the 3rd item in ice, that works out to his advantage. If it's the 1st item in ice, we have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
So this is What's Eri doing? Eri hasn't done. What's Eri? What's he doing?
I mean, he doesn't have much more left other than ice, right?
Right. I don't know what he's doing right now.
I guess he might be finishing up
Is he gonna go to Skullwood or Thieves Town? Yeah, he is. Okay. This is a game still. This is close because if the cane is in ice, which we assume that it is, he's 100% going to go to Mire.
Mm-hmm.
And we might be converging here. This is really going to get close. Because, I think we understand what's going on here.
Yeah, and I mean, as you said, at this point, where else would Kane really be, right?
Yeah, and there's no way Humbugh decides, oh, I got the cane. I'm not going to... Well, okay. I shouldn't say that. There is a scenario where Humbugh decides to go to Turtle Rock. That is technically an option once he finds the cane. It's just not a good option. We know obviously it's the wrong choice. But it's either that or I mean no, you just go to Mire. There's no scenario you don't go to Mire.
Yeah, I would say so. And even if he does, there's still a chance he might get blocked out very early on without the fire rod. So
Right. There's no chance. There's no chance he doesn't do it. And yes, this is Octopath on Eriror side. We've gone back and forth with their their sound usages, usually from race to race. We used Humbugh's last race, and we're back on Aries. And Humbugh's was interesting. I can't remember what Humbugh's was, but it was interesting.
He was asking what his was last time. It sounded very like Mario Kart or Yoshi's Island or something, but he might change it up every now and again. I don't know if he always uses the same one.
Yeah, somebody also was it Matt that was using Donkey Kong Country, which I loved that one. That was fantastic. I can't remember if it was Matt. It was somebody was using Donkey Kong Country. I heard it yesterday. There's our cane. Oh, he's thinking. He's thinking. Oh, he's gonna go. Oh man, he almost left. He's leaving.
Oh, yep, no.
Oh
he
no,
just
he's
decided to icebreaker it. All right.
Yeah, he's gonna icebreaker. Okay, this actually makes some sense. It's time consuming, but it makes sense because the chests that are on the right side, he's gonna be able to get really fast. This could work out to his advantage. So Aries gonna find item 4, and then he's gonna go to ice. He's gonna leave because he knows Pet. He checked it already.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna go to ice. If the 2 items on the icebreaker side are duds, but they're items, then there's only 1 item left, and he's got 2 checks. Keep in mind the reason he wanted to do this, he doesn't have a small key, so he couldn't back up and do it that way, which makes sense. No. Where are you going, Ari?
Oh, he is not going to Turtle Rock, is he?
Well, he can. He doesn't have the cane.
Yeah, exactly. What is he checking the?
He's done Spike Cave. I'm pretty sure he did that.
Is he
Last
checking
item.
The tablet.
Oh, he could be checking Ether Tablet. That's right. Before going to Ice Palace. Humbugh did pick up the shovel. That's going to be a detriment because there's no way he doesn't check that before going into... Yeah, he's going to check it before going into Mire.
I'm also curious, has Eri turned his mushroom in already? Because that's something that Humbugh doesn't have.
No, he save scummed it. Humbugh did not.
Oh, all right.
Which, in this case, obviously, it's not going to matter because Kane is Aries Go mode. Fire Rod is sitting in Mire. And Kane is in Ice Palace. So...
just to answer what Hydra said in chat, he does have a blue goo, so at worst, he can just drink that for some magic.
Yeah, so he'll be okay, and he knows it. He sees it. I'm telling you, this is going to get close. Now, the cane is in a favorable spot for Eri.
Yeah, he's just going to leave after he gets the cane.
Oh, yeah, he's going to go. He's going to head to Mire. So he's going to be ahead by a little bit. That Fire Rod is on the right. Depending on how Humbugh routes this, if he decides not to do cutscene chest, this is going to be close. This is going to be really close. Like, GT routing 1000% is going to come into play on this one.
Is this going to come down to GT routing again like the last game I mean, with you?
Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it? The races between these two have been stupid close with one exception, and that was the Boldest seed that we had the Mimic Clip failure on. Where Eri was ahead going into GT, couldn't get the Mimic Clip to save his life. and then Humbugh beat him by, I mean, it ended up being like 8 minutes in the end, but it was not that, it was much closer than that. But if Humbugh does not do cutscene chest, we're going to be within a minute and a half. If he does do cutscene chest, it's going to set him back 20-30 seconds.
Yeah, we'll have to decide to see how he decides to route this. It's I don't know, my routing is so weird to me. I do it in like a very not, I don't know, common way, I guess. I'm sure it's slower, whatever I'm doing, but it feels better to me.
And that's what's important. Do what feels good for you.
Well, we'll have to see. If you like, I would be extremely lucky this time around because I grab that small key and then I go back outside after hitting the crystal switch and grab the chest from the top, and then I go over to the right side in the big chest.
All right, here comes go mode.
There we go.
And Humbugh is going right. We're going to be super close here. Now, remember, Eri has to come back to Meyer. But Humbugh also has to go do Skullwood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. Just timing-wise,
this is important. Good. It's
so
just a routing story that
yeah. So Humbugh's gonna finish. Oh boy, they're gonna finish Meyer about the same time. So I guess it's gonna be closer to 2-ish minutes because he has to go back and do Skullwoods. But here's his go mode. So we're both in go. This is GT. It's gonna come down to GT.
Yeah, it probably will in the end. I mean, what else could it be? They're extremely close. I think Eri is a little bit ahead, as you were saying.
Yeah, he's a Skullwoods ahead.
Right,
he's a Skullwoods and like 20, 15, not even 20 seconds, 15 seconds ahead. One other thing to keep in mind here is when we watch their last matches, they have changed their GT routing. They changed it between game 1 and game 2. I know that I think both times both players went Boyne route game 1, Hope route game 2, which is strange. You don't see that. Usually you have a GT route, you stick to it, but they changed it between the games. So I cannot imagine that was a metagame thing to say, oh, if we go to game 3, I'm going to screw with your head. But I don't think they know what the other one's going to do.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's maybe the reason why they did that, because I don't know. It feels like they should both be relatively confident in their usual GT routing, and to change it up like that feels a little bit like a mind game of sorts.
Yeah, you have to assume. And yeah, Eri Spooky caught up here fast. And okay, Humbugh realized he doesn't have the arrows. I was wondering if he was going to catch that. Actually, you know what? Shit, Eri's going to finish first. He's going to finish first here because he has all the silvers.
Yeah, and the silver's making all the difference here, you know?
Yep. Okay, he's not going to finish first, but he's only going to be a second or two behind. And he's out of arrows, which obviously is going to be important going into turn. But I guess you can get arrows in Turtle Rock. It's fine. So Eri's ahead by roughly 2 minutes right now, which is the Skullwoods clear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the silvers made a huge difference there on Vidi. So Humbugh's going to go to Skullwoods, and Eri's going up the mountain.
You're going to see good old Turtle Rock.
Yeah, yep. Down to Turtle Rock. Bam, bam. 80s kids will get that.
That was my favorite show, dude. I never liked the Muppets and stuff like that, but Fraggle Rock ruled.
Oh my God, Fraggle Rock. Back in the day when we were kids, it was always on HBO. And we had HBO in our house. And like my cousins would come over and watch it at our house just so that they could do it. Because they didn't have HBO. It's fantastic.
I'm going to have that song stuck in my head for the rest of the day.
Yep. Sorry about that.
It's all good. I like it.
No, I'm not. You know what? I mean, I could sing the whole song if you want, but I'm not going to.
Maybe at one point in the future, when we're both drunk enough, you'll get the ladder admin duet singing the Fraggle Rock theme song.
Oh, that would be. We are doing the 2 weeks from today. We are doing the season 14 announcement. Maybe we could do it then. I sent you the slideshow already. I don't know if you looked at it. I could add a
I
Fraggle
have
Rock
not
thing in
yet.
there. I could add it.
I mean, maybe not singing, but Fraggle Rock, I'm down for pretty much anything at any point in time. So.
Oh, ma! I found a Fraggle. I love that show. Okay, I don't think you watched this. Who? Oh God, I can't remember. I solo commed it. What matchup was it? Clear Mouse, Fear in chat, you might remember this. Which matchup was it that had the 3%er? Who played in the 3% match? Was it? It was
We
Humba and somebody
didn't
else.
we calm that? Wasn't it
Oh, was it the
Relkin
two of
versus
us?
Humbug? I think so.
Okay, yeah, that was. I
And they
mean,
both got screwed by the
and they both
3%.
got screwed by it, right? They both got 3%ed. I know Humbo was involved, but I don't remember who the opponent was. It was whoever he
I think
faced last season.
it was the Relkin Humbug match. Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, that's right. It was the last. It was the second to last match of that week.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and it was definitely Relkin. Yep, because that was the doubleheader day. That was on the Sunday. So yeah, the 3%er is still live. We've seen it once already this tournament. And then obviously we got GT routing, and bets are off. We have no idea what they're going to do because they both have done different routes. What was the name of the big guy? The I caught a Fraggle. What was his name? I don't remember.
Oh man, they had like their family. They had like a family name.
Yeah, I don't remember what the name was though of the kid.
Junior.
Or was it just Junior?
Yeah, it was
That's
just
right.
Junior. They were called Gorgs.
That's right. Yes. 100%. Yes. Sorry, we're watching.
We're
Turtle
paying
Rock.
attention to this.
I'm sorry.
We promise.
Turtle Rock is boring. Okay. Oh God, Aries getting bodied here.
Oh man, yeah, he's getting bullied.
I mean, Humba's a minute behind. He's only a minute behind.
Know it, but everything makes a difference, especially stuff like this. He's lucky that he didn't get knocked off the platform at least.
And then he just got blocked by the. Shit!
Oh boy!
Oh no!
He does not. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, does he?
Oh,
have
he's
a
that fairy, right? He picked it up
does.
from the waterfall fairy, from the fat fairy. He picked that up. Oh my God! I was gonna say that would set him back another 10-15 seconds.
Yeah, that would have been extremely unfortunate for him. He obviously has no idea how close it is, but as I said, everything matters here.
Yeah, I'm worth 30-40 seconds behind now. It's that. I mean that because you get a 5-second penalty every time you fairy. Oh, this is gonna be stupid close. I mean, obviously, 100% this is gonna come down to GT routing. We know that.
Yeah.
Is he going to do it? Nope. Okay, 3% is still in play. I mean, it's 3%. What's the chances of that happening twice? I now have the Fraggle Rock song in my head, too. I
Very
just
good.
want to... It's in there. It ain't coming out. Aries not gonna... Oh, look at... He's scared. He knows.
All right.
He knows that there is a 3% chance of this. So
better safe than sorry.
He's going to play because he saw it. I know he saw it. He was watching the match. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
And this could give Humba time back because it's not. He didn't get 3%ed because that's chess. So this could get Humba a little bit of time back too. So the 3% rule is, if it's key and a key in two specific in the big chest and in the Turtle Rock big key chest, it means that there is no chest on the other side, which means if you go all the way to Laser Bridge without doing... Oh, that's right. No, they had two big keys already. I'm sorry. I'm 100% right. They just got pointed out in chat too. They have two keys at this point. It doesn't matter. They had two keys already. My bad. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. They got two keys from the right side. I apologize. Yeah, no, that's 100% correct. I am out of booze, by the way.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
At least they'll be done soon, but still.
Yeah. Well, humbugh did make up a little bit of time here because he is going straight to the back.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no safeties or anything that could happen at this point, so...
All right, here we go. Last boss for Eri here. Well, last crystal boss, at least.
Yeah. So we still got to do GT. So again, it's GT routing. If we have a divergence, who knows? All bets are off on this one. So he's ahead by a minute-ish? Maybe a minute? We'll see what we get for crystal pickup time.
It's certainly not a huge lead, and
No.
as you said, you know, the GT routing is going to be, unless they do exactly the same, it's going to be the deal breaker, one way or another.
Yeah. Now, both of these guys obviously have execution up GT is... They know what they're doing. I don't expect, a GT failure beyond finding the big key.
You know, as long as we don't have to mimic Club.
So yeah, I don't expect to see anything here. So 27 out is the port out for Eri. He's heading to GT. So it's less than a minute. It's definitely less than a minute. So yeah, this is going to be GT routing for the big key. We'll see what they do. Remember, everybody, Boyne route is not the best route. I gotta say. Sorry, Boyne. All right. So yeah, just a little under a minute, like 45, 50 seconds, something like that.
Yeah, he went in there at 126.03-ish, 04-ish.
Okay. Yep. So yeah, it's gonna be. Oh, well. Okay.
Well, all right. So much for the routing then.
Well, the mystery is gone. Execution. It's all execution. No failures up GT, and Aries in the lead. I will say this. If you find GT on Torch and you're relying on GT execution to make up time and you're playing against Eri, you're going to be in for a bad time. Because he's kind of good at this. I don't know, maybe he forgets that he only has one small. Humbugh's doing the same route, so I'm just going to be within a minute. Don't mirror. Okay, I was like, pick up the key first, damn it. All right. You get execution. Gauntlet 1 is good. That was clean. Especially for his first time. I think this is Eri's first time up Gauntlet. He's doing well.
It is going really well so far, yeah.
2 and 3 were clean.
Oh.
4, I mean, that's fine.
4
wasn't.
Curse him, though, of course.
Oh, my God. Now he knows he's screwed now.
Hey, I mean, it didn't make much of a difference, but I'm saying it's going very well, and then he misses an arrow immediately.
All right. 1, 2, and 3. Yep. Okay. That's pretty clean. Humbugh went... Oh, Humbugh does have a disadvantage here. He has 1 silver. That was his last silver. Oh, get him. Oh, okay. Never mind. He's got 5. I was gonna say that's a huge disadvantage because that might. Oh, that's right. There's silvers in that pot. Never mind. You never have to get those for really any reason. I picked them up before and realized that they're there. Who knows. Like that would have definitely slowed him down, but now he's got 10. He's got plenty. You only need 4. Aries clean going up the gauntlet here. Pick up the magic.
Nope, can't hurt.
1, 2, and 3. Clean as hell. Oh, boy. I know. It's going to require... Like, a Ganon death is close. Like 2 Moldorm Falls, maybe.
Yeah,
Like
I
two.
will. It's not over yet, but if it continues to go like it currently is,
Oh, it's
you know,
yeah, it's Ares to lose. It's 100% Ares to lose at this point. But
oh boy.
have you? Oh, he's doing it. Go go go! That should be illegal. Next invitational, we're banning hovering.
I'll see that when I'll believe
Yeah.
that when
Oh
I
my
see it.
God, we would get nobody. Like nobody would join.
I'm sure you get a few hardliners.
Few of them, yeah, but not many. Because I know what the invitation. Do you know what the invitational is? I know what it is. I think
I
you.
might have,
I think you do too.
a little birdie might have told me a thing or two.
2 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. 2 weeks.
I'm not sure if you've listened to the latest Gomo podcast episode, not to toot my own horn, but at the very end of our recording session, Dante was like, so I found out today, I was watching Dunca's stream, and he said that he already knows what the mode for the next invitational is, but he won't say it, so I'm gonna have to ask you, Herf, if maybe I can get some secret information out of you. And of course,
No.
my mouth was locked. I said, if the boss doesn't say it, I'm not gonna say it either.
I haven't. Yeah, I haven't listened to it yet. That was Dante trying to get the information. So clean Agatu dropping in at 130.39. I mean, no one's ever fallen again in a pressure situation.
Right,
Ever.
I mean, nothing like that has ever happened. The bridge has
Ever.
always appeared 100% of the time. Nothing has ever happened in a Ganon fight ever.
I mean, we've never, ever seen this. If it does happen, it'll be a first. Humbugh's not having quite as clean Agatu here. We've got third stomp. I mean, he at least has 5 hearts. He could survive a hug if he does decide to hug the pig. He is very huggable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice setup. He's gonna have a triple pre. Oh God.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, really,
That's stupid, man. He had
that is gonna
and
be it.
that is the 4th silver. A triple pre.
Exactly one Ganon fight ahead. He finished the fight when Humbugh dropped in.
And as long as he doesn't fall off the edge here, we have our invitational winner. Official time 1:32:01. Congratulations to Ari, our Open Plus Invitational winner. You are a big fat wiener. Congratulations. Ari has joined us in the booth. GG, dude.
GG's.
Let's finish watching Humbugh's fight first. He deserves it just as much.
Yeah. Let's let him finish here. So we got 3 swipes in. We got 4th coming up
third
here.
stomp, gonna get a couple of teleports back and forth. He really likes it right side.
He does. Let's see if he can set up the stupid triple as well. Oh, he's on the wrong side. He'll get a double, though, pre. Nice setup. Oh, careful. Okay, there he goes. He got him. And there goes Ganon on Humbugh's side. Once again, stupid close race. You guys just don't make it easy, do you? And let's make sure he pops over at 133.12. Humbugh's with us as well. GG to both of you. That was fun to watch.
Yeah, GG's Humbugh.
Yeah. GG, Eric.
What a sick finals.
That was quite a series, yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That was you guys were honestly, with every race you guys have had, you were stepping on each other's toes. You did things very differently. I will commend one of you for going to Skullwoods early, and then the other one for going there late when it was 100% required.
I mean, with what I had to do, like, I had so much open. Like, getting Bow, Eastern Pond was logical, and then You get the Mariev Pyramid Ferry, you find the flippers. Like, how are you not going to go into Swamp Palace when you get all that stuff?
I hear you. I hear you.
But it was required, so
It
never
was definitely
switched
required.
towards-
Hard required for that fire rod.
Yep.
So yeah, I have not been paying attention to the chat, so I don't know what you guys talked about. Yeah, you were on each other's toes for the majority of the early, even to the mid game, but you were doing other things, and you converged like 2 or 3 times. And then your go mode was Kane on one side, fire rod on the other. You both had double dips. You both had things that you did that the other person didn't. Humba, I think you were ahead for the first like 30 minutes, and then it evened out, and then it came up ahead.
Even with that last location of the Dark World access, really.
Yeah. So the one big thing Aerie sequence broke Death Mountain without
Yeah.
Moon Pearl,
Yeah.
and
But I got
that
to.
slowed him down a little bit because then he immediately went back there to get his bow. In the end, it kind of evened itself out because by like 45 minutes, you guys were even again.
Okay.
So, but yeah, that's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, it was definitely amazing, and I mean, you guys, it was impossible to say, and it's also you both would have been well deserving of winning this one. You took it to game 3, and then you made them all really close, and the last one especially, like a minute and a half maybe. As I was saying while you guys were watching the rest of this, Eri finished up his Ganon fight when you were dropping in, Hamba, so it was insane.
Yeah, these matches have been very intense. Not good for the heart.
No, not at all.
But like after our first 3 matches that we did, like this is the 5th time we face each other in this tourney. Like after the first 3, you just sort of realize that okay, this is probably going to be just as close as every other one.
Yeah.
So you just go into it expecting extremely close matches, and well, fair enough. It
The
happened again.
seeds don't help either. Like
No,
we
they
were
don't.
very much
What the
bound to
hell?
locate like every single of these. Like yesterday seed, like who goes back to Helma? This seed, it's like okay, sure, you can choose like Ice over Feast Town, for example, but it's still not like a given. Like
No.
the layouts were like so brilliant for races like this.
Well, it's interesting you mentioned that too. Is that, and you're right. The like some of the where you're required to go, when you're required to go there. You guys haven't had a chance to go mode much.
No.
You've been required to go all over the place. I mean, you still have good times. I mean, 21 bonks area, really. But sorry, it just came up. I mean, you still have really good finish times. It's just, yeah, you still are required to go point A to point B to point C to point D, and depending on the way you route it, the other person could go a different route to end up at point D. I think every one of your races has been very similar, where you go different directions based off of just what you feel you want to do, but then you come together at some point, and then you diverge again, and then you come together at some point. It's like, I don't think in any of your races you've been like a minute or 2 apart going into GT.
Oh, it's been very close every time. And like, okay, this seed wasn't linear in any sense, I don't think, but the previous one was very linear, and we still managed to make it like a different experience for the both of us.
Yeah.
I don't know how we do that, but it happens anyway.
Apparently, we just have very different playstyles. Or
we sure do.
Yeah, and if we do manage to meet up in the semis, that's going to be. I don't know if I want that.
Oh man!
Are you on that side of the bracket where you could do that? That's crazy.
Yeah, we are.
Nice.
Yeah, and in relation to that, we were talking a little bit about rando fatigue while we were calming this, and as you were saying, you're both still in the main tournament as well. How are you guys feeling as far as your motivation to play more rando goes?
Well, so for me, I'm very glad that I got my ticket to the quarters. Top 16 gets the battle out next week. I just get a week off until Like the other side of my quartile is done.
Oh, was that
Like,
your top 16?
yeah, I'm in top 8.
Oh, I thought that was your top 32 you finished. Oh, you get a week off then.
Yeah, so
Oh, that's
I'm very happy.
that's
That is
great.
definitely nice, yeah.
We saw a suggestion from chat to make this instead of a best of 3, a best of 11. Are you guys up for it? Okay,
No,
take the week
Yep.
off.
no, I've been pretty sick for the past week. So I'm just happy to not have to play rando. Like just being able to not have to lay on for one of these streams will be very, very nice.
Yeah, take time off, dude. You guys, you've got to be exhausted.
Yeah, I think at some point my brain just turned off. I thought that I was on my way to GT, so I went through Super Bunny, and then halfway through I was like, nope, no, this is a very expensive time loss. And then Turtle Rock happened, and I was just like, okay, I need a mental reset because this is not going very well.
That's when you just like pause and slap yourself in the face a couple of times,
Yeah,
and then you're
that's
good to go
actually
again.
what I did. That's
Oh,
actually
really?
what I did.
So yeah,
Nice.
that was incredibly enjoyable to watch. I mean, honestly, almost every race, because we restream maybe half of these races, and they've all been fun to watch. You guys, it's your fifth match together, fifth or sixth match together, something like that. I think it's fifth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like it's crazy. Very entertaining. I'm sure everybody in chat enjoyed it. And now it's over. We're done. You don't have to worry about this mode again unless you play grab bag. You're done for a bit. Wow, you guys even finished with the same collection, right? That's crazy. So yeah, now you get to take a little time, recharge, focus on the main. If you guys are interested, in 2 weeks we announce the next invitational.
Mhm.
Just throwing that
Yeah.
out there. You guys might be
It
interested. Who
depends.
knows?
Depends on the mode.
Yeah, you want to
But
know what it is?
yeah, of course, but I'm not gonna get to hear
Yeah,
it.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. Yeah, find out in 2 weeks.
Yeah. No, but really, I have to
Dude.
say this was an especially entertaining mode. I think you did a real good job making it. The hard mode definitely feels like a proper hard mode. Pseudo boots make it so much more enjoyable, in my opinion. So
Same.
thank you so much for this
Yeah,
invitational.
yeah, and I can't take credit for the mode. I mean, this is SGL boots just modified. I mean, I
Oh
can't.
yeah, sure, but it's like credits still where credits due, right?
Yeah,
And
Exactly.
you,
And like to me, it's not just the mode; it's the whole tournament. Like I gotta thank you, Dunka, and also Herfy, for the whole tourney, like putting it all together. It's uh, I agree with Eri. I really like this mode as an open mode with Sudiboots.
it
I
might
enjoy it
come
a lot.
back. We'll
Yeah,
see. We'll
I
see it.
hope
We'll
so.
see. It might come back in the rotation at some point. It can always come back. So
Yeah.
no, we appreciate that. It's we do enjoy putting these invitationals on. They um, it's different enough from our normal day to day ladder that we do enjoy it. So um, and yeah. On that note, um, obviously this is winner take all. Ari, I will be contacting you here probably in the next 10 minutes, and you have a prize on your way. I don't even know if you've looked in detail at what the prizes available for you are, but we'll figure that out behind the scenes. Um, so we'll figure that out. And
I'll be contacting you in about 15 minutes if you do decide to take the prize, which, as far as I'm aware, you don't really need, but I could definitely use. So expect a DM from me as well.
right, seems good.
yeah, and then like I said, humbugh. I mean, there's no shame in losing like this.
Dude, no.
I
I'm
mean,
like I'm really happy with how this ended up, and if there's anyone that I really wish for this win is it's Airy. So I still went 3-2 against him. So I mean,
Yeah.
sure did.
it's just I kind of won a bit. But yeah, no. I'm not at all sad or anything.
Yeah. Well, very cool. And again, we'll hope to see you guys do more ladder here soon. Once I won't be surprised if I don't see you for a couple weeks. I totally understand. You guys you got to recharge. That fatigue's
We
got to
got
be
to do
setting
that,
in
yeah.
hard. But and then again, we'll be announcing the next one here in a couple weeks. You guys may be interested in it, maybe not. We'll see.
We'll
We'll
see.
see what happens. So again, GG to both of you. Again, Ari, I'll be in touch here shortly. Gotta close things down and go from there. So yeah, I guess at that point, let's take this thing home. Big thanks to the today's trackers, the Assembled Choir of Heavenly Angels. Never missed a beat as always. Right on top of things. And of course, again, Ari and Humbugh, you guys did a fantastic job for all three of these games. It was very enjoyable. And yeah, on that note, Herfy, you were fashionably late today. So from my side, thanks everybody for watching. Again, everybody that participated. We do enjoy these. We'll be doing our 4th Invitational here. We'll announce it for season 14 here in a couple weeks. And Herfy, close us out. Take us home.
Yeah, as Duncan said, thanks to everyone for watching. Thanks again to both our finalists, Humbugh and Ari, for the matches and the great entertainment. As we were saying during the cast, give them a follow. They're also both very prolific and great NMG runners. I think that's underselling it a little bit in Ari's case, but you'll find out if you don't know already if you check out his stream. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday.